Hello, all signs of Zodiac, and welcome to Live Guidance Tarot 111. This is a special reading during the ecliptic times between Moon Eclipse and Sun Eclipse in 2020, 5th of June to 21st of June. Let's see what happens, because the emotions are overflowing during these times, and it's very relevant to check our love aims and goals for these particular times. And if that reading resonates with you, please like and subscribe Live Guidance Tarot 111 and follow links below in description, and the Instagram links and Facebook links for liking my Facebook page as well. And if it doesn't resonate with you, you check your moon ascendant and Venus. This is a love reading, okay? So I'll start with this love reading, Aries, signs of fire, and we'll start with Aries. Okay, the first card is King of Rods, and this is your aim, and what are you giving Aries? This is Two of Swords and Seven of Coins. And what are your needs, Aries, in love? This is the Major Arcana of the World and Knight of Rods. And who are you in this love? The Chariot, Major Arcana. And what can you do to make it work? Ace of Pentacles. Really beautiful, powerful cards, Aries. And so what your aim is King of Rods, and it means that you would like now love to be really mature, and you like to speak a lot, you like to express. Okay, this is the fire signs, and maybe you just attract fire signs right now, and it's really you are ready, but in this spread is no cups here. So whatever you're ready, your partnership should be based more over interest, and you just probably had enough of something which doesn't work for you. Okay, so what can you offer? You are a bit indecisive, so at the moment you are in between two spaces. You're leaving something behind and you are aiming to the future love. So at the moment is not much you can offer. You can offer only to sit still and wait. It's you're waiting, and somebody will arrive when you know exactly where you are. What you are lacking is just goes with the two of swords here, is Seven of Coins. You are lacking the knowing where you're going, and this might be a problem, because you're steadily on your foot. You know that you want to move somewhere, but it doesn't look like where exactly to find your future partner, because the cards are not really about love, though this is a love test. Okay, so your needs, what you want now, you really want to travel. I think you've had enough of this lockdown situation, and the times when you are not moving, you really prefer to move. And what you don't want is exactly that, travel. You don't know what you want. In some ways you want to go forward and to invest in and to search for new territories, to new place maybe to live. So pointless traveling and just going around the world is not suiting you. And possibly you had a partner in the past who traveled and who you didn't see a lot. It could be a distant time relationship. And so you are set here, and who you are right now is the Chariot. Look at this. You are the Chariot. So you in indecisiveness here. Okay, yeah. You definitely want to leave the situation where you're in now with a few fresh energy, and so what can you do to make it work is this is amazing card, Ace of Pentacles. The cards are very positive. It is disappointing really that there is no cups here, is no feelings involved, and all this is all practical, but it's not bad. The Ace of Pentacles means success, so you will be successful in what you're looking for. You're looking for a mature individual who can express themselves, and I think, okay, I'll give you a pass this time. Let's see my pass tune. Here you are. Okay, let's move on to next sign. So the next one will be a wonderful Leo, a heartfelt sign. And as I said to everyone, is advised during the ecliptic times from 5th to 11th of June to be as quiet as possible. If you are argumentative, if you like to go into the argument, please don't. Just keep your mouth shut this time, okay? Just bear, because that is important right now. We are going through the shady times. The earth is in the shade, this overshadows the moon. So let's see what happens for you, Leo. First card is your aim for love, and for people who are in front of you and loving you. Just 4 of Swords. So what can you offer? 5 of Wands and Queen of Swords. And what are your needs, Leo? Is 8 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. And your truth, who are you right now? 2 of Wands. At last, one nice card for the relationships here. And what can you do to make it work? Wow, it's a card of Leo, it's a strength, it's number 8, it's famous number 8. Major arcana for Leos is Leo itself. It's a heart-opening card. Okay, so what is your love goal, Leo? Is just it's 4 of Swords. You are, as I mentioned even before putting the cards on the table, that you just have to be really extra careful and quiet, as if you shut yourself. Otherwise, the mental stuff will be created here, because honestly, the ecliptic times are quite mental. What you can offer, you're fighting a lot. You're fighting. You're really a fiery sign. You live your fire, and you just, if you don't like something, you say it. If you you're very honest with your opinions, and sometimes you're over the top. You're a bit opinionated now. So keep still right now. What you lacking is you're lacking that distance. The card which you offer is fire, is argumentative, and the distance here, and the clear vision, clear thinking, hearing other people. This is what you're missing right now. So this is your chance to learn here. That's why we have the here 4 of Swords here, waiting and waiting. So what you want here is just you want to 10 of Wands to just go and one at a time to get things done in your own fashion, but actually not really, just tiny bits. If you want to speak, it will be just 1 sentence rather than 5 sentences. And what you really don't want, you don't want to work hard on yourself, because you did in the past. You working hard on yourself, usually you are you like the psychology of things. You kind of think that you want to work on this relationship, but the thing is now is not about this. It's about the truth of who you are, and the truth of who you are now is that you actually like this nice partnership between you and the people who are close to you, you and your partner. You'd like to have a conversation together. You'd like to have a common purpose together, that you are going together to achieve something. It is not, again, there's no cups here, but at the end we have an amazing card, which is the strength and the heart opening. Both parties will have to open their hearts, and then they will come into some light, and look at this light they're bringing together to the world. So hopefully you will be able to achieve that. Let me find another nice word for you. It's a cycles. It's just like you go into cycles, and some moon cycles as well. So let's survive this cycle until the next moon comes, full moon in Cancer. So it goes into a cycle. So your things, you just go up and down, and let's wait until the next turn comes. Okay, I just wish you to open heart this time. Your aim is to wait. Your aim is to wait in order to open heart. Okay, you'll pass my test. Okay, love you, Leos. You know how much I do. Okay, so next sign is Sagittarius, and let's see what's happening for the fiery and engaging, fun-loving Sagittarius. We love Sagittarius, don't we? And he enters the room, or she enters the room. Everybody gets engaged and with fun and laughter and what they say. Let's see what happens for them during this time of ecliptic times from 5th to 21st of June. So please like and subscribe, as I said, and follow my links below in the description box, please. First card for love. Aim is 7 of Cups. What can you offer? King of Rods and the Hangman, Major Arcana. What are your needs, Sagittarius, for love? Another card. Interesting, very interesting. A 4 of Swords again. And Ace of Cups. Wow, at last we have the love card in the love spread. What is your truth? 2 of Cups, lovely. And what can you do to make it work? Oh, it's 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Right, okay, let's go. Let's go, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your love goal is 7 of Cups. And this is a mystical card. It just has lots of options. And this is what your aim is now, right now. You just have to spread your love and just to research and to go into different options. Whether you're looking for a partner, then it would be maybe multiplied partnerships, or if you're looking for the work and people, you just have to fall in love with people who you work. And this is also an offering of your creativity. Really, it's a very creative phase for you. What can you offer? You can offer yourself. You're a very mature individual and you can speak well. You have a power of presentation. You're traveling. So what you can say, I travel and I give you my riches from these travels, from the past, and I can bring it to the future. What you're lacking the patience. You can't wait. You just see the situation is not ready yet for you, because this card shows also that is a bit in the fog. Your aim is you slightly lost what you want right now in this love, and you're just very impatient and can't wait, and the situation is asking you to wait until you come and you're ready and you know exactly what you want. Then the world will turn upside down for you again, and you will be dancing and successful. So this is what you're lacking, and what you want is you really want the love flow. You want the positive emotions to flow, because at the moment you were waiting for a long time. You just don't want to wait anymore. That's the only answer I can give you. There's somebody in the horizon, if you are single and they didn't say a firm yes, they're still in the search. Somehow they might be looking around and you don't like that. So you just want to a full-on yes, and you are impatient, as I said. The truth is you're ready for love, you're ready for engagement. If it's somehow, I don't know why work comes to my mind, if it's work related, it's still the engagement of the hearts, but I think you are in love. You are in love and you can't wait anymore, so you make a decision to leave because of that. What can you make to make it work is leaving behind something which you've experienced in the past. And I hope that you will not leave this partnership, because it is actually quite full of love. It's very profound cards here, but I'm afraid that you've been waiting long enough, and maybe you cannot cope with this waiting anymore. Let me give you a Fairies card, the Dreamer. You cannot cope with this dreaming anymore, though you can dream, you can think big. Maybe that's what you need right now, together with these cards. It's a bit you know, dreamlike cards, right? But I think at the moment, though, you cannot wait. You are impatient. All right, you are not passing my love test, because you are not impatient. You are impatient. So okay, here you go. But I think the lots of love here is coming from you, though. But you're leaving the situation. In fact, I just probably give you the pass anyway. Okay, I wish you lots of luck, and I hope you get good answers from me, like guidance star 111. And if it doesn't resonate with you, check your Moon, Ascendant and Venus, and go and check other readings for those signs, especially corresponding to ascendants. Okay, so my next one is water signs. Love test for water signs. It's Cancer, is Scorpio, is Pisces. I love this sensitive signs, powerful with their feelings. So let's go. This is for Cancer. This is live guidance star 111. As I said, follow links below for my Instagram and Facebook page. Okay, let's go. What is your love aim for these 2 weeks of ecliptic times, ecliptic corridor, ecliptic portal from 5th to 21st of June, Cancer? First card is Queen of Swords. What can you offer? It's 9 of Wands and 7 of Cups. And what do you want? What are your needs? Is the Strength, Major Arcana, and Page of Rods. Who are you now? What is the truth? 7 of Swords. And how can you make it work? King of Cups. Phew! That's a nice ending to quite a complex cards layout. What is your love goal here? Is a bit of a distance, really. Is thinking and seeing and hearing, and the Queen of Swords, the air signs, are playing a big part in this spread for you, and it is that a bit of a kind of understanding what's happening is going on here. So what can you offer? You are guarding, and you're a bit defensive, and this is what you can offer. You're just a bit closed up right now. What you can offer is that a bit of openness, and what you're lacking, imagination, that it still can go on if you open up a bit. Okay, if you soften up the Queen of Swords, and let's see, why not? Why can't you soften up this Queen of Swords? I don't know. Right, what are your needs? What do you want? You want an engagement again. You want a seed of this expression, a talk, a nice letter, nice words, kind words, and so you can't go through a weakness anymore of the heart. You just have to be strong now. You can't have any pains either. You can't cope with any painful conversations or any pains which come right from your heart. So that's why you're a bit defensive. You're a bit defensive because you don't want any pains anymore, any emotional pains and struggles. You just want to solve this through the power of speaking, writing, communicating. It's a fresh and a new beginning almost again. After you seeing, after you hearing, after you listening. So the truth is that you have to leave behind that distance. You just have to start engaging again. And at the end of the spread is a really nice card. What can you make to make it work? It's a beautiful card of King of Cups, and here you are, a mature individual who can feel, who can speak, and who can really offer love and who can receive love. So I would say that it's a yes, though quite complex and reading, and you have to really think and listen to this again, I think, to learn a bit of a one or two things from this reading. But I'd say that yes, you pass actually my test. Let me give you a really lovely card. It's a friendships. Okay, if you keep your friendships, the unicorns will be with you. Look at this. So the friendship is this card. So they just stay friends, and then the love will be flourished. Lots of love. Okay, I'll just give you my signal. Oh, if I find it, oh my goodness, where is it? Oh, yeah, here you are. You passed. Okay, let's go to the next sign. Water sign is Scorpio. The depths of Scorpio, a lovely deep sign. Scorpio, this is Life Guidance Tarot. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I'd be really greatly appreciated if you do that. Yeah, please like my page and Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. It will be really helpful if you do that. Scorpio and all other signs of Zodiac. I hope this reading resonates with you, and as I said before, if it doesn't, you have to check your ascendant, moon and Venus, and just go and read, listen to readings with your ascendant. Okay, first card is for you as a love goal is 5 of Wands. So what can you offer? Temperance, I love this card. And 3 of Pentacles, fantastic. Your needs are Knight of Swords and 10 of Cups. Who are you right now? 9 of Swords. And will you make it work? Right, it's 8 of Wands here. So here you go, Scorpio. In the middle of the spread is 5 of Wands. What are you fighting about? Why is your love goal to fight and to get your opinion right? It's just like lots of expression and lots of arguments. And it's a quite fiery card. So the fire cards, the fire signs make lots of sense to me if you are connected to them. Also, we have a Temperance here, and it's a Sagittarius. So maybe you're really connected to a Sagittarius in terms of love. And of course, love can extend into any business partnerships as well, because it's like marriages, isn't it? So what you really want here from this love is just really love. You just want to be loved, and you want to feel safe, and you can offer that. What you really don't want, somebody who is manipulative, who is doing things fast and very reactive. You just really don't want any of this kind of negative words. You are fighting with these words. I can see now why, because the person who you are really in love with, or who this layout is about, he is or she is quite fiery and like arguments, and you're trying to appeal with the sense of arguments, with the perspective of the future, and they are just acting as if they're reacting too much. They're reacting to your words or to something they see and they don't like. So I'd say they're kind of behind. They're quite difficult, these people who you are with. And what you can offer. You can offer this easiness and go with the flow. You're very spiritual. You have the angels on your side now, and I think it's just like really helpful for the whole spread that you have somebody. If you do nothing, really don't fight and wait and see how it develops on its own way. It's not just stillness, it's just like going with the flow, whatever the life is offering you right now. And we're talking about this period 5th to 11th, no, 5th to 21st of June, the time of ecliptic times, yeah, of my moon and sun. So yeah, and what you are lacking here is actually being creative, how you can work on this, yeah, relationship. Possibly this relationship is concerning money, and you now suffering and struggling that you can't earn money in the same way you earned before. That is a possibility as well. The truth is you are stuck. Yes, you can't do what you normally do because you're a hard-working individual, and this affecting your love somehow, because you feel you're stuck, and that makes the whole situation is very stressful. At the end, and how can you make it work? As soon as you can, you will be traveling. Okay, you can travel, and when you travel you can engage with lots of people. Maybe even when you can't travel, you travel with in your mind. You're already putting seeds into the future for your travels, but you really want to travel. I can see that you can travel, you can do lectures, maybe presentations. You're very good with your words. Really, you normally are creative, but you cannot do anything right now. This is what I think. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow, and yes, okay, you pass your test with a struggle. Yeah, a bit of struggle. I want you to be free, and I think you will be. Passing my test. Lots of love. Lots of love to you, Sagittarius. Okay. So the next series is let's do a signs. As signs, starting with 9 of Cups. Wow, that was we'll see. It will be probably a nice reading for you. Looking at that. Right. So this is Live Guidance Tarot 111. Please follow me on Instagram and like my page. And we start with the air signs. We'll go Taurus, we'll go Virgo, and then we'll go Capricorn. So Taurus, hello. First card for Taurus is Temperance. This is your love goal. What can you offer? I just choose other cards, honestly. I'll do it again, okay? I'll do it again. I don't like it. If you listened to my reading before, this is what I don't like, but I just let the same and the same cards come out again and again. Let's try to change that pattern. But the thing is, with cards probably is not possible. Let's see. They will probably give us a very similar picture. I just want to find different cards. Come on. I don't know why they come up. So let's go. This is for Taurus. Love goal. 2 of Swords. Okay, I had it in the past. Right, okay, never mind. What can you offer? Queen of Cups. And 7 of Swords again. What are your needs, Taurus? High Priestess. The High Priestess, Major Arcana. King of Rods. It's interesting, lots of similarities with other signs. It's probably that particular timing in the and the constellations. The truthful situation is still Temperance. See, I told you, whatever I'm doing, I'm still pulling the same cards. And look, I'm dowsing with my hand. I'm not even looking at them. How weird is this? And the last card is Ace of Cups. Amazing. Phew, I love that. This is a good card for love reading, okay? What can you do to make it work? It's love, okay? So, your love aim, Taurus, your love aim at the moment to sit still, do nothing, because you are aiming to find a little point. It's like a something to make a decision, and to leave something behind. It's about the past and the future, and this is your aim, okay, here. So you are indecisive, and that is what it is now for love, okay? So what you want is to engage and to go forward, to start to be mature, to meet a mature individual if you're single. And what you don't want a relationship which is lack of sexuality, really. You don't want any detachment. You've done enough of searching and looking. You really want to start engaging with people, with real people. You don't want any books or any conversations anymore, or looking and researching, or maybe if you're going on some meetings with people, it's distant meetings. You've had enough of this. You can offer real love. You are really sort of your feelings are right now. You are ready. You are ready to love. You are ready to love. And what you are lacking is coming back. It's just you are living. You feel that you are living a difficult situation, and so you are lacking of coming back to something which already started. I feel there's a love is in the air, and what you it's possibly that you were in the previous relationships which you cannot leave, and this new person is not happy about this. It could be obviously mirrored in your partner, that reading, okay? It's either you can't leave or they cannot leave the situation which was difficult, and you're waiting and waiting. And listen, hey, the two last cards are so amazing that you will be fulfilled with your request, with your love. You just let go in the power of universe, and you pray for your guardian angels if you believe in it, or just trust life, okay? Because where you are now is, if you go with the flow, one step at a time, easy, you will be looked after. And I have really nice energy around this reading for you. The end card, look at this, it can't be any better. If you're not over emotional, you just flow with the positiveness of love, and it's coming from your heart. And also you might meet someone if it's a new meeting through any art project you're doing, through any art project, or online even. The meetings could be, but they should be real now, because you've had enough of distant calls, okay? So I wish you luck. I don't know what else to say. You definitely pass this test during this time of eclipse. When you are making the decision and go with the flow, you will get what you want exactly. Lots of love to you. Wow, that is good. That is really good. I'm happy with this. Okay, the next sign is Virgo. Yes, hello Virgo. It's live guidance tarot. May I remind you to like and comment if the reading resonates with you, and invite your friends to my channel. If it doesn't resonate with you, Virgo, it means that you are affected by your ascendant, your moon and Venus, and you might check readings for your ascendant signs. So for instance, if my ascendant is in Pisces, I'd also check the Pisces reading, okay? So here you go. First card for you. Oh wow, look at this Virgo. So far lucky. King of Cups. What can you offer? Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. What are your needs? The Tower. Page of Swords, and the Truth. Two of Pentacles. How can you make it work? Four of Rods. The first card is quite good, and the rest cards are quite complicated for you, Virgo. We are talking about 5th to 21st of June, and this is a difficult time for the whole humanity because we are going through ecliptic times. Today, 5th of June, is the eclipse, moon eclipse, and we have to be very quiet. So I think you are ready for love, you are mature, you want to love, but the circumstances around it is sort of like go against you somehow. What you can offer, you really can offer a starting love. I can see this new person is coming into your life. You might be a bit older than that new person, or other way around, and what you really cannot cope with and you cannot offer, you are lacking speed, really. You're lacking speed. That's why the situation, you're lacking the right reactions as well. That's why next card here is the Tower, and the Page of Swords. So what you want is the Page of Swords. You want the clarity, you want the you're probably a bit suspicious here. You are looking, you are hearing things, and you're watching, or maybe you've had enough of that, you've been watched. There's something new is happening for you. Really, you've had enough of some catastrophic disasters with families and stuff. You just don't want any unusual circumstances around you. And there's lots of cards which indicate Mars, planet Mars. So maybe you are in love with somebody who is very fiery and who's got Mars in their signs. So it's Aries or Scorpio. So so here, what you are now here, you really want to live, and you are in fact, if you're still in love, but you probably also go, is either you go through divorce or you want to do it. So because where you are is very unstable. The situation is just unstable. Look at this card. The ship has lost its navigation. You have lost the navigation. You have to be very careful to navigate and to see between the past and the future of where you are and where you go with this love. Right, what you really can give and how you can make it work is to make it really peaceful and stable, and to act as if you are loving, and to act as if you are stable. You can offer this stability and roots and some celebration, maybe just kind of project into the future to this person that you quite like, these family celebrations, and the family is involved in this. But the thing is that the emotions are so unstable here that I'd just probably say that you are not passing the love test because it's too fiery and too reactive here. You're either too slow or you just, your reactions are not quite right. I know that you can offer this. I know that you can offer this, but you're going through a hard time. Okay, all right, I'll give you a pass. You pass my love test. You are in love and you're lovable. And let's see what happens next month for you for love test. And lots of love to you, Virgo. Right, okay. Let's go and do a next reading for love test for Capricorn. Capricorn, hello Capricorn, hello Capricorn. Oh my cards are working so hard today. Right. So hello Capricorn, hello. This is Life Guidance Tarot. Just may I remind you that all the people are going through the whole reading to check their relatives, to check their loved ones, and to check their ascendant and moon, because that is possible. Look, these two cards are falling for you, and I'll put them right here. Okay, and your love goal is not knowing really where you are. And let's see what you can offer. Is Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess, which is a major arcana. And what are your needs here? What do you want from this? 10 of Pentacles and 4 of Swords. Who are you on the truth of the situation? 3 of Swords. What can you do to make it work? And look again. This is incredible. Dowsing with my hand, I'm always, for this particular reading, I'm pulling the same cards. It's because everybody really just shows the oneness of us, of all of us, that we go through the same kind of mess, or the same kind of a love, the same affair, really, because we are pulling in every reading that happens, that certain cards are coming more and more than other cards. So this is a reading between 5th and 21st of June, ecliptic times between moon eclipse and sun eclipse for you, Capricorn. The love aim for you is, I don't know. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's not I don't know. You say that I don't know what I want from love anymore. You want to risk. You want to step into a new thing. You want just to feel, but it's a new road. It's a bit of innocence here. You are the wanderer. You are a person who is not embodied love yet. And it shows into a further readings, because what you can offer, you just almost as a beginner of love. At this stage, you might be mature, but these cards are really, they are like young cards. They are not cards which are giving you full on sort of love, because there is lots of pain involved. That's why you need to start again, right? Okay, so what can you offer? You can offer just a beginning of some practicality. If you meet someone new, you just go with the practicality, because that's what you can offer right now. And what you're lacking this distance, or maybe it's too much distance, and too much distance, and knowing you, Capricorn, you just think that you know quite a lot. But the thing is, you do need to understand more of a female or male who you want to meet, because you don't know that. You're lacking that knowledge of what exactly you want. Write 37 points of what you need in that person. Go and research that, okay? So meet maybe people, ask their opinions, go and have a consultation. You are lacking some knowledge here, and it's because of something happened in the past, okay? Because the truth of the situation, that you were heartbroken, and maybe not just even once. You changed, and you need to go into a new relationship, and you're a bit lost. You don't know what you want anymore, because you don't want to be heartbroken. So what you don't want actually here is, at the moment, because of your pains, and because what you want now is just to wait until the right person comes along. You don't really want a traditional approach to life. You just want to wait. You don't want a dog, children, a wife, and a house. How weird is this? Yeah, because for love you just need the freshness, you need the new horizons, you need just to know, not to know, in fact, where you're going. You want to be a bit foolish with love, to be innocent, to be playful. And how you can make it work? Actually, if you're emotionally stable, if you just celebrate your life with friends and with that person who you want to meet, okay? Next, at the moment, I don't know whether you met someone or not. It looks like you're still in the search, or it's possibly you just met someone, just a glimpse of someone, okay? Because it's more looks like you are saying goodbye. rather than going fully into a new relationship. You're saying goodbye and you are actually saying hello to something, a glimpse of something new. Okay, your with offering really yourself whatever you can as a if you stay rooted, then and you wait a bit, this is what you can offer. The best of you is like waiting, going into the unknown. 2 fours here. Yeah, it's just waiting and staying in one place. It's not about traveling, okay? It's about just making your research and what you need. All right, I wish you luck. I'm afraid you're not passing my test. I'll give you this. Oh, okay. Because of this, I'll just give you a lovely card from my Fairies. And it says anticipation, exactly as I said to you. Anticipation, a look to the future, and just dissolve your past. Let's not hang on to the past. I wish you lots of luck. And see you next month for love reading, or next week for other readings. I'm doing zodiac readings and monthly readings. And I'm going now to air signs. So we'll start our air signs from Gemini. Hello Gemini. Gemini. Hello Gemini, love you. Oh, you know how much I love Gemini. I've got so many friends, Gemini, and my son and my mama Gemini. My goodness, I'm surrounded by Geminis. I love them so much. So let's see what the love test will show for Gemini. And this is Life Guidance Tarot, by the way. Welcome. This is the love test for you from 5th to 21st of June. First card, King of Swords. And this is your aim for love. What can you offer? 3 of Swords and 5 of Cups. And what do you want from this relationship? Is the Empress and 7 of Cups. The Truth is 2 of Swords. And the last card, what can you make to make it work? The Emperor. Interesting. Okay, Gemini. The first card is your love goal is King of Swords, and it's a powerful card, but it's the card of like being very hard on yourself and maybe being bullied by someone else, and you really don't like it. The situation for you was difficult. Okay, so you have to have a distance, and somehow you are not ready to meet somebody in flesh, and what you can offer is only like past. You're thinking of pain, and if you meet someone, you just show your pain no end, and you complain. Oh dear, maybe that is a hint for you how you meet with a new person, but it's all about the past relationship. I'm afraid it's like you are trying to transit from the past to the future, and now is not very easy times for you. You created lots of distance, and you just being hard really on other people and yourself. It was too much distance. You have to learn how to feel, but that doesn't come easily to you because sadness here, and then with this sadness you can't move forward, and this is what you're lacking. You're still kind of clinging on to your own sadness, to your own stuff, to your past, and as soon as you are kind of changing, yeah, you'll change this, you will be fine. But at the moment what you want is a bit ambiguous. It's just either you go to different relationships or you're forming different relationships, which is fine, but it's a bit foggy for you, and it's not very clear. But this is exactly what you want. You want to have lots of choices, and this is what you want. You just don't want at the moment the full-on Empress relationship. I'm afraid you're not connecting to nature very well, and to the nature of a woman or a man, and it's not that kind of time when you are full on with love. You just have to get over your past hurts, and that's therefore the truth of the situation is that you are waiting. You are indecisive of what to do next, and it's a strong moon card. And as soon as your blindfold is off your face and you see clearly, okay, because this is a lack of clarity. This is all fog and indecisiveness of where you're going. Then you will be able to offer what you can offer. On what can you do to make it work is this, the Emperor, and he's got everything. He is reflected, he's sitting reflecting on the past, but from the position of power. You are a powerful person. You can, out of all the things you created, put things together, and it's almost like you have a business mind to it, to love. Okay, so you just have to see what happened to you in the past, and from this point of view, you are the warrior. You will go through this. You will pass this threshold of love, but with the interesting idea of being a warrior, being powerful, and staying in control. And whatever it means for you staying in control, I don't know how you can stay in control with love. Because isn't it amazing? You have two cards, two major arcana cards, the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, it's a strong Mars and Venus connection, connecting to Aries here. And so I think it's very, very complicated and interesting for you in terms of love. Okay, and being Gemini, you are also affected by this air and distancing and detaching yourself. But yeah, I suggest that I can't suggest that to you, just like I think you heard quite a lot. So at the moment, yes, okay, choose in whatever way you're choosing and make a decision and create your own power and control of the power. I think it's just amazing to have this two again. I just can't believe this. Look at this. Oh, the thing is, because you have these two cards, I still think there is a chance even to go to your past. I know that you don't want to go to your past. That's what it is. You're looking at her or him, and still you're not moving. You're not moving. You're not going anywhere. When you sort it with your mind, when you sort it inside, I think you will just go. You will just go. You just have to, at the moment, you can discuss these pains with your friends or with that particular person. And I think she will be, or he will be very understanding, to be honest with you. Very interesting. Okay, I wish you lots of luck. Just build your power, build your city, new city of love, okay? And I think you'd pass. You struggle, but I think you'd be together, actually. Alright? Lots of love. Here's my tune. Oh, it's the wrong one. Harp, you passed. Oh, okay. And let's move to next air sign, which is Libra. Hello, Libra. Hello. Beautiful sign. Full of yeses and nos and love and beauty. Such beautiful sign, are you? I'm loving you so much. This is Life Guidance Tarot, by the way, 111. And you just here for love test from me. Welcome. 5th to 21st of June, in the times of eclipses. And you have nice cards now. You have Queen of Rods, you have Queen of Cups, you have Queen of Swords. My goodness, you're surrounded by these people, male or female, but all sorts of skills and maturity here. And this is what you can offer. Okay, and this is what you want. What you need is Hierophant and Two of Pentacles. What is the truth of the situation now, and what can you do to make it work? Ten of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so here you are, here you go, Libra. You have Queen of Rods as a love aim. You want something in your life mature and who is able to speak and to engage you in their lives. You need a bit of fire in your life because you are ready to love. You're full of love. You're bringing the cup full now to anybody who will meet you. I think you're meeting with someone very soon, unless you already met with someone. It's quite amazing, actually. It's quite mature, good spread. What you are lacking, you're lacking that kind of distancing and seeing and hearing other people's view, maybe having this conversation, and which is normally you, because you're the air signs. At the moment, you're more like engaging, more like a fire, and this is what you want right now. What you want right now, in fact, I think you just want to get engaged with the group, and you might be even wanting secretly to get married. And listen, you don't want any separations anymore. This is what you said to yourself. I don't want any separations anymore. If I meet someone, if there is somebody in my life right now, I want that to be really long lasting, even marriage. And the truth of the situation is that really is Wheel of Fortune, and Wheel of Fortune is the truth of cycles, and is the somebody who was on top. Whatever you were thinking in the past, it will go down. You are changing your attitudes dramatically towards love and towards marriage, towards conventional ways of seeing, because the last card is just being really conventional, loving. Whatever the love brings you, you just want the tradition to kick in. You just want the children, the dogs, the wife, the house. You want it all right now. You were longing that, and you are separating and going away from the past thinking, and your attitude is changing. You are the king and the queen, and you want them to live together now happily ever after. And this is amazing. You definitely will pass my love test, and it's such a powerful realization for you right now at these times of eclipse. And this is the time when you're quiet, you just don't do that much, but it's just that good overall maybe thinking, and its maturity comes to you with all this. Oh, I wish you lots of luck, and you definitely passed my test. Lots of love to you, Libra. And I'm just moving on now, moving on to an Aquarius. Hello, and that will be your love test for you, Aquarius, for the times of moon and sun eclipse. Moon eclipse, let's say, for 2 weeks, between 5th and 21st. Right, this is the first portal of ecliptic times, and this is the times where we have to sit quietly, if we can, and do minimum of arguments. Not even recommended to go out as much, especially on the 5th. And I'd say 21st as well. Okay. So I hope it resonates with you, Aquarius, and if it does, please like and subscribe, and invite your friends to subscribe as well to my channel. And if it doesn't resonate with you, check your Ascendant, Moon and Venus. And here is your first card, King of Rods again. As I said, I'm dowsing, the cards are blind here, but the thing is, we're all affected. It's kind of one human race with one cards, because we're affected by planets so much, by energies overall, by what people think, what people feel. So what can you offer? Two of Pentacles and Three of Cups. What do we need? The Lovers and the Knight of Cups. So the Truth, Seven of Swords. And what can we do to make it work? The World as a major arcana. Another major arcana. Okay, so here is King of Rods, your love goal, and it's a mature person. You are mature, you can engage people, not just one person, but many people into your life, you are a very interesting individual, and now the time that you can do your best to engage. And so what can you offer? You can just offer this like really fine navigation, because the finances and how it is now is kind of not exactly being together, but being separate is the best offer here. What you are lacking is the celebratory time. So that is your learning. You have to celebrate again with the person and people you love. And maybe this situation, the lockdown, as well as slowing you down. I can see the engagement with friends, and you are not engaging whoever is in your love with friends and with other networks. What you can offer is, you can offer love. You are ready. It's not full on yet, but you are steadily and slowly ready to love. And this is what you need, and somehow at the moment you don't need. It's the Lovers, it's the sensuality, sexuality, it's that deep contact and bonding. You somehow still afraid of that. And the truth of the situation is that you just want to leave. You want to go quietly, and you just want to belong. Yeah, you want to belong, and you want to belong to the whole world. You want to travel, so it's very difficult for you to stay in one place. It's maybe part of your personality as well, because King of Rods is very engaging and mature individual. And how can you make it work? Is when you go together and you travel, right? You engage people, and this is how you can make work. When you start really engaging people into your love, and they become really together with you on a very deep friendship and intimate level, okay, the whole world will be dancing with you. And it is all about actually, yeah, dancing, celebrating. I just still want to show you these cards. Yes, this is what you need. So you are in that particular path, you are engaging people. And in your mind, I just suggest that you just get rid of the ideas of space and separation. You do need your space, and that's why you are kind of hesitating here, and the navigation is a bit lost, because you really ready to love. Is 2, look, and here's 2 as well, yeah, but you just lost a bit because you need your space. You don't know how to manage that. But I wish you lots of luck, and to find your way to celebrate together with your loved one, or with somebody who you meet in the nearest future. but I think it's already there. The love is there, I think, and so I wish you just to expand on this love with just going out together, drinking together, having picnic together, and so on, and even traveling together. Okay, so this is what you can offer to this. Okay, I'd say, Aquarius, you are not passing my test here, because you have to learn a lesson here how to love. Okay, that is a shame, but never mind. Okay, I just really wish you lots of luck for the future, and just come and have more readings, and maybe after you learn these lessons of love, intimacy, you just come back to me and it will be all full on. Okay, lots of love to you. Right, okay, let me pull another card for all of you. Let's start with Aquarius, because he was a bit disappointed. Dreamer, dignity, friendship. Okay, I would like to pull a card for all of us, for love. And let's see for all of us what happens. Reconciliation is our goal. What it can offer? Action. Act with love. What we're lacking? Gratitude. Say thank you to everyone for everything they give you, for every little gesture, and they will love it. So you are on your destiny. Whatever you're doing now, you are following your destiny. Yeah, and this is what you want. And what you don't want is to just jump around unnecessarily. Okay. The truth of the situation is, sometimes when we're not engaged fully, we're just lacking energy. And how can we make it work? Is change. If we accept change, and it's all transformation now. It's very transforming times altogether. So embrace the light and joy of this new day to come. Okay, and let go of the past. Lots of love to you all. From Life Guidance Star 111.